Steven Marcos Ramon Vasquez.
So that is Vasquez done. Up next will be Steven Nelson, again part of that Terence Crawford camp. Unbeaten, 20, I think it's 21-0 his record, right? Sergio's going to check for me. But 15 knockouts, I think 20-0, 15 knockouts. That's solid. Sergio, come on, you got box record, but you can't help your brother out?
No, you were right on the first time.
Was I right the first time?
Yes, you were.
There you go, right the first time. What, 21 or 20?
21.
21-0, 15 knockouts. Solid record. Will that power, though, translate when he goes up in levels? We're going to find out on Saturday.
And now let's welcome from Omaha, Nebraska, undefeated, 21 wins, 15 by knockout. Here is Steven So Cold Nelson.
Steven Nelson. What an opportunity for him. I mean, look, not only to arrive, if you like, in the super middleweight division, and this is what the winner of this fight will be. They would have arrived. But to do it on this card, the Riyadh season card, one of the best cards we've seen in years, great opportunity to make a statement. You can dance a little bit as well there. I see a little sun. Keep going, Stephen. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. There you go. You might as well stay up there, Stephen. Do your workout up there.
There you go, little two-step, hands up, feeling it, little swagger to him. I like
yeah,
it.
He's enjoying the moment. Look, he understands. This is an incredible turnout. He wants to enjoy it. I think someone might need to tell him, though, you've only got 5 minutes. There's a minute up there already, got 4 minutes now.
Man, I feel like everything's been 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10, right?
We're running a tight ship on this.
Yeah. We got a fight card at 8 o'clock. They need to get the move up there. Have either of you guys heard too much about Steven Nelson? I mean, is there like a word on the street that this guy is very good at sparring? Or something? Have you heard any stories about Steven Nelson yet?
I watched the video on him, but as far as word of mouth, no, nothing yet. But with a good performance, and you can bet the word's going to be out there. And that's how it is, man. That's how boxing is.
I can say this to Omaha. There's a lot of talent in Omaha, and nobody's really been able to get out. You know, so now that Bud's been able to do what he's done, he's obviously we see him putting one of his stablemates on the card. He's trying to show the other talent that comes from Omaha. So that, to me, validates who's in the ring right now.
Perfect, right?
No, and I asked Bud about that, if he takes pride in what he's doing and bringing the next crop of fighters out of Omaha. And absolutely, not only the guys that he's bringing up, but he's motivated and actually gotten a lot of fighters interested in boxing because of him.
Yeah, and to Sean's point as well, if he's going to pick anyone to be on this card, he's going to pick a talent. So that almost certifies that right now we are watching someone that's a talent.
I can certify that too. He's got a couple of other guys. I've been on shows. I've commentated some of his other guys. You're right. He pulled the best guy and put him on this.
Yeah, but because before Bud Crawford, Omaha, Nebraska was what? Warren Buffett and Omaha Steaks. But now we got Bud Crawford that put Omaha on the map. On the Cornhuskers. There you go.
Team Vasquez are still here, by the way, ringside, having a little watch as well. This is where the mind game starts. This is it now. They want you to kind of make eye contact, like, we're watching you. See that left hand you dropped? Okay, we're picking up on that. I know what, the super middleweight division's an interesting one. Obviously, look, it's ruled by Canelo, but for how long? How long's Canelo going to stay? Benavidez now gone. David Morrell now gone. All of a sudden, you can actually start to see a path to a world title shot. Obviously, look, I'm not saying that Steven Nelson's there yet, but you can now map out a little path and say, okay, we're going to go that route. We're going to go this route because there are openings now.
Yeah, little by little, that happens in every weight division. It could be hot one time in one era, and then all of a sudden it gets cold. Middleweight division's a perfect example of that.
That's gone cold.
The 160 division is just cold, no one there, but that's prime for the picking. So yeah, absolutely, super middleweight's next.
That is so interesting about the middleweight division, isn't it? I mean, look, Carlos Adames, fantastic fight, Alan Canali as well. But there was a time when you could list 10 killers in the middleweight division. Maybe not so much anymore. You're right. Did either of you guys stay and watch your opponents when you did the media public workout, or was you just so focused on yourself and then left? Did you maybe do what Vasquez is doing now in his team, where you kind of stay and fight? Now let me just watch what this guy's doing.
I personally wouldn't, but my trainer would actually stay. I would go back to the room. I don't know about Sean.
Listen, there's not much, I'm sure, that Vasquez was able to catch and see about Nelson. So it makes sense to at least let me see him move around. Let me see how he bounces. I know I'm not going to get much here. This is a part of it. But let me just see how you move. You know? If anything, he ain't found out that he's the orthodox fighter. You know what I mean? So they picked up something.
The main thing fighters really focus on when they go in that ring is they want to know if it's a moving ring. It's a hard ring. The canvas is sinking. If it's a puncher's ring, you want to go against the rope, see if they're loose. That's what a fighter concentrates on.
Thank you very much to the undefeated Steven So Cold Nelson.
Steven So Cold Nelson. What do you make of that nickname, So Cold?
He's so cold.
So cold. Oh, is it so cold or so cold?
So cold.
So cold as in shivering?
No, man, stop it. Oh, you don't know English slang?
So cold?
Oh, that's cold right there.
Oh, that's cold. That's
Come
cold.
on now.
Okay, I get you.
Come on now.
You know, made me laugh out of camera. Like Sean just showed me a walk as well, like, you know.
That's cold-blooded.
So on fight night, we going to come to you. On fight night, you going to say, oh, yeah, that boy cold.
Okay, I get it. Thomas Driver, back to you.